Edwin Orlando Díaz Laboy, born March 22, 1994, has become one of Major League Baseball's most electrifying closers. By 2025, his reputation isn't just built on blazing fastballs or strikeouts. It's rooted in resilience, redemption, and sheer dominance in the most pressure-packed moments of the game. Financially, Díaz has also achieved enormous success. In November 2022, he signed a 5-year, $102 million contract with the New York Mets, at the time, the largest contract ever awarded to a relief pitcher. That deal underscored just how valuable he is to an organization. According to baseball biographies, his career earnings and savvy financial management have put his net worth at around $124 million by 2025. But Díaz's value isn't purely monetary. He's a culture-defining firebrand. His entrance music, the trumpet-heavy Narco, stirs the crowd into a frenzy, and his return from devastating injury in 2023 only solidified his place as one of the most feared closers in the game. Early life, family, and roots. Edwin grew up in Naguabo, Puerto Rico, in a neighborhood called Daguao, where family and community shaped him as much as the sandy backyards where he first played ball. His parents, Edwin Díaz García and Beatriz Laboy Méndez, raised him in a close-knit environment where hard work and determination were daily lessons. He isn't alone in pursuing baseball greatness. His younger brother, Alexis Díaz, is also a professional pitcher, creating a dynamic that has pushed both siblings to excel. Childhood and baseball beginnings. As a boy, Edwin played in his backyard and at local sandlot games. He began his youth baseball journey as a center fielder, not a pitcher. The mound came later, partly at his father's encouragement. This switch eventually unlocked his true potential. In Naguabo, he competed alongside other future stars. His youth teammates included players like Correa and José Berríos, though not necessarily on the same formal team. Their early Puerto Rican baseball circles overlapped. Those early days gave him grit, ambition, and a dream. Education. Edwin attended Caguas Military Academy in García, Puerto Rico. It was there, in high school, that he began to earn attention as a serious pitching prospect. Rather than going to college, he entered the MLB draft directly from high school, a leap of faith that would pay off. Personal life, family, and relationships. While Díaz is intensely private in many respects, some information about his personal life has entered the public domain. He's married to Nachali Mercado, though they have kept much of their relationship out of the spotlight. Public sources do not reliably confirm whether he has children as of late 2025. He remains deeply connected to his Puerto Rican roots. Despite earning superstar status in the U.S., he returns to Daguao in the off-season, keeping in touch with his hometown community. Giving back and community work. Díaz believes in giving back. One of his most meaningful off-field contributions is the Edwin Díaz Baseball Academy, through which he holds clinics for young players in Puerto Rico. Major league talents like Robinson Cano and Martín Maldonado have joined him in this mission, helping to inspire the next generation. His nickname, Sugar, reflects more than a childhood quirk. It's part of his identity. As a kid, classmates compared him to the fictional pitcher Sugar Santos from the movie Sugar, and the name stuck as he made his own way in the sport. Faith and values. There is little public record of Díaz's religious beliefs, and he does not often speak about faith in media interviews. What is evident, though, is a strong moral compass, humility, and an allegiance to family and community, values that influence how he handles success, adversity, and life beyond the mound. Professional career, minor league journey, and MLB debut. Edwin Díaz was drafted by the Seattle Mariners in the 3rd round, 98th overall, of the 2012 MLB draft out of Caguas Military Academy. He worked his way through the Mariners' minor league system, proving his mettle in rookie ball and the lower levels before ascending to Double-A. On June 6, 2016, Díaz made his major league debut with Seattle. It didn't take long for him to make his presence felt. Within a couple of months, he claimed the role of closer for the Mariners, breaking team records and quickly endearing himself to fans. Seattle Mariners, 2016 to 2018. Díaz grew into one of the most fearsome late-inning relievers in baseball while in Seattle. His 2018 campaign was particularly special. He saved 57 games, led the American League in that category, earned an All-Star spot, and was crowned AL Reliever of the Year. Transition to the New York Mets. In a blockbuster move, the Mariners traded Díaz to the New York Mets in December 2018. His first season in Queens, 2019, was rocky. He posted a 5.59 ERA, missing many opportunities and testing the patience of both fans and management. But that early struggle set the stage for a legendary rebound. 2020, pandemic-shortened season, he resurfaced with some of his trademark dominance. 2021, he tallied 32 saves and posted a 3.45 ERA. 2022, this was his moment. He exploded with 32 saves, a 1.31 ERA, and 118 strikeouts in 62 innings. That season earned him a second All-Star selection and the first of his multiple Reliever of the Year honors. Contract and injury. Riding high off his 2022 success, Díaz and the Mets agreed on that massive 5-year, $102 million contract. The deal included an opt-out clause after the 2025 season and a team option for 2028. However, late in his contract, Díaz faced a serious setback. In 2023, during celebrations for Team Puerto Rico in the World Baseball Classic, he tore his right patellar tendon. That injury cost him the entire MLB season. The road back was uncertain, painful, and mentally grueling, but Díaz leaned on his grit and determination. Return and resurgence, 2024 to 2025. Following rehab, Díaz returned in 2024. His performance was uneven, as many expected, but he steadily rebuilt. By 2025, he had not only regained top form, but perhaps even improved. He posted a 1.63 ERA, 28 saves, and struck out 98 batters over 66.1 innings. His underlying metrics were outstanding. High strikeout rate, strong ground ball percentage, and a renewed feel for his devastating slider. His dominance in 2025 caught the eye of analysts. He ranked among the league's best relievers in key metrics. He also reached 800 career strikeouts, becoming one of the fastest closers to do so in terms of innings pitched. Opting out and free agency. In a defining career moment, on November 3, 2025, Díaz opted out of the final 2 years, worth around $37 to $38 million of his contract with the Mets, choosing to test free agency. Despite his love for New York and the organization, he and his team agreed he could potentially land a longer-term deal or better financial terms elsewhere. His decision turned heads. He's now one of the most desirable relievers on the free agent market. Legacy and impact. By 2025, Díaz has earned several major honors. 3 All-Star selections, 2018, 2022, 2025, multiple Reliever of the Year awards, and a place among the elite closers in MLB history. His on-field entrance, powered by Narco and the blare of trumpets, has become an unforgettable signature, part spectacle, part Warriors arrival. House, lifestyle, and image. Unlike many celebrities, Díaz does not broadcast a gaudy mansion tour or an ostentatious car collection. He remains quietly connected to his Puerto Rican roots. He returns regularly to Daguao, Naguabo, spending his off-season among family and community. While there are some unverified reports from net worth aggregators that he owns luxury vehicles like a Range Rover or a BMW M8, these claims are not substantiated with solid evidence. In many ways, his most visible home is his role in the Edwin Díaz Baseball Academy, where his influence, not just his bank account, shines. College and amateur career. Edwin Díaz did not play college baseball. After high school at Caguas Military Academy, he was drafted directly by the Mariners in 2012. His development came entirely through the minor league system, where he honed his fastball, slider, and pitcher's mindset. His youth career in Puerto Rico, as well as his time in the lower minors, laid the groundwork for his future dominance. He learned to attack hitters early, build mental toughness, and stay confident even when the margin for error was razor thin. As of today, Edwin Díaz is alive and active. There is no cause of death. He continues to pitch and remains a central figure in baseball. What makes Edwin Díaz more than just a dominant pitcher is the narrative arc of his career. A boy from modest origins in Puerto Rico, a late-inning assassin, a multi-million-dollar closer, then a fallen star who tore his knee and came screaming back. His 2025 season wasn't just a statistical rebound. It was a statement. The man who once signed a historic contract lost it all to injury, then regained his edge under the weight of expectation. That's a story of grit, redemption, and identity. He doesn't just close games, he inspires. Through his academy in Puerto Rico, he's building a bridge for young players who dream big but lack resources. He's a hometown hero and a global talent, and now, as he enters free agency, he stands at a crossroads. Will he chase more money, more glory, or both? Whatever he chooses, he's earned the right to decide on his own terms.